Over the course of just a few days, an Instagram meme page called the Cockroach Janta Party exploded out of nowhere, rocketing from 0 to over 13 million followers. Despite naming themselves after an insect, they instantly branded themselves as the voice of the Indian youth and quickly secured the vocal backing of massive influencers and mainstream media outlets. Curious, it begs the question, how exactly does an internet joke reach a scale of 13 million followers in a single week? And what level of desperation drives millions of people to look to a meme page for salvation? The Cockroach Janta Party serves as a glaring symptom of a massive, unaddressed void in Indian politics. To understand the demand for a digital savior, look at the breaking point of the Indian youth. Students are facing a crumbling education system, where massive entrance exams like NEET are repeatedly compromised or abruptly canceled. Beyond the classroom, you have millions of young adults facing chronic unemployment. They are paying GST, filing income taxes, and getting zero economic security or infrastructure in return. Normally, a political opposition would step in to channel this exact frustration. But the traditional parties have failed to offer a credible face or a workable solution for this demographic. You have severe economic anxiety colliding with zero political representation. The pressure cooker was completely sealed. It only needed a spark. That spark arrived on May 15th, straight out of a Supreme Court proceeding. During a hearing, the Chief Justice of India expressed frustration with independent media operators and RTI, right to information, activists, who file bulk requests, comparing them to parasites and cockroaches. The disenfranchised youth immediately took that insult and wore it as a badge of honor. Their logic was simple. If the system is a gutter, then we are the cockroaches. Almost overnight, this supposed grassroots rebellion rolled out a highly professional veneer. They launched a dedicated website, drafted a manifesto, and published membership rules, simulating a fully functional political party. But behind the meme is Abhijit, not a spontaneous teenage rebel, but a 30-year-old professional with years of high-level social media management experience. Specifically, he spent years managing digital campaigns for the Aam Aadmi Party, or AAP, working alongside major political figures. AAP originally rose to power a decade ago through a massive anti-corruption movement. The Cockroach Janta Party is borrowing heavily from that exact same aggressive digital-first playbook. The movement relies on a meticulously optimized digital marketing campaign, leveraging existing political infrastructure rather than an organic political awakening. You can see the strategy at work the moment you audit their actual manifesto. The policies aren't designed for governance. They are rage bait, engineered entirely to farm emotional engagement. Take their stance on elections. They promise that if an election commissioner wrongfully cuts a valid voter from the rolls, they will be locked up under UAPA, India's strict anti-terrorism law. Then they target the press, promising to outright cancel the broadcasting licenses of any mainstream media channels owned by specific billionaires. Aside from the massive legal hurdles, wiping out these networks would instantly plunge the entire country into an information blackout, leaving only state-run TV. These extreme policies contradict their own membership criteria, which demands followers be physically lazy and spend at least 11 hours a day on social media. By feeding revenge fantasies to an angry demographic, they secure absolute attention. This converts frustration into monetizable engagement. But likes and shares do not govern a country. There is a brutal disconnect between digital virality and actual electional success. Ground-level politics requires massive capital, established local vote banks, and a functioning network of thousands of members of parliament and legislative assemblies. Even well-funded, highly experienced political strategists struggle to win actual ground elections when they step out of the backroom and onto the ballot. Two social media managers running an Instagram page cannot simply bypass the geographical, financial, and logistical realities of a nation with 1.4 billion people. The greatest risk lies with the millions of desperate followers who genuinely believe this movement will save them. When a manufactured digital revolution inevitably hits the wall of reality and collapses, it leaves its believers deeply cynical, burning out their motivation to participate in the actual democratic process. The rise of the Cockroach Janta Party proves that India's youth are desperate for a credible opposition, but investing hope in a meme page only hollows out the system further. Real accountability isn't found in monetized internet outrage, it's built on the ground.